everyone. I hope everyone is doing well. Had a hawk attack today. I don't believe any of my chickens were killed. The one that I thought it might have gotten, um, I found her. She's fine. But the Great Danes alerted to the hawk attack outside. My Great Danes are so in tune to the chickens, they heard them making squabble noises. I didn't hear it. And they started acting goofy, so I went outside, and as soon as I opened the door, a hawk flew up off the ground. I was like, oh, well, great. So I took off, went around the building to see if anyone was hurt. I did see feathers on the ground, and I honestly think that they were the hawk's feathers. I think that it went in and maybe hit that fence area or got tangled in the vines that are there. But I didn't see a dead chicken. Everybody was accounted for as far as I can tell. And obviously, it didn't fly off with it in its talons, or I would have seen that. So I don't know what happened, but I'm going to get some of that metallic tapey stuff to put around out there to kind of, just keep it from coming down on them. But I thought it was pretty amazing that my Great Danes actually let me know that the chickens were upset and the chickens were being attacked by a hawk. So big, big thing, right? I went to Kroger. I went and bought a bunch of fresh fruits and vegetables. I had to buy a gallon of milk, a gallon of bread, a gallon of milk, a loaf of bread. And then I kind of looked around to see what was left over of the last sale. I really didn't see a whole lot. I found a few things. Um, but I'm going to be working on this Friday haul. Uh, this is the event that really is where you must know your digital coupons and know how to work it really well. This is one of those times where you need to take walks through the store to make certain that you got them. If you got your cell phone, have it clicked out to your account right away. So as you're going up and down the aisles, you can see which ones do have the digital coupons that match. Okay, something I want to talk about is yesterday, I talked a little bit about this case out of Texas, Katie Cox. Um, I today was looking into some things and I saw where there are a lot of women protesting the attorney general in Texas for making, the decision to not allow her to have a medically needed procedure. And I have to say that I saw a couple of Republican ladies that had voted, Republican and passed that legislation, didn't realize that the legislation and what it said. And they always just thought, well, you can be for abortion or against abortion. And so they voted, against abortion, but they didn't have any kind of understanding of, you know, what it would actually mean to someone who was having a medical situation or in a situation, of rape or something like that. And this is why I don't understand why people don't understand the legislation that they're voting for. If the Republicans had a bill that I wanted in there and my representative had that, I might vote on that bill to pass, but I may not vote um, with that party all the way down the line. I might go through and actually, we can't be lazy. We can't be lazy and let our representatives represent us without us knowing what they're representing. And I think that's what annoys me the most about the whole situation. I'm sorry. I didn't even realize it. I'm used to sitting in the dark. But anyway, um, you can't allow your representatives to represent you without you knowing what they're representing. And that's why I say, you can't be lazy about politics. You have to, when it's time for you to understand what's going on, get on it, research it, study it, find out in your area. Because, even Ohio, the Republican ladies came out and they voted, you know, for abortion. And, that sent DeWine into a tailspin. Oh, he's been whining about it ever since. and the marijuana thing. He's been whining about that. Well, when you have your people vote and they tell you what they want and what they don't want, maybe you should listen. And this is why I say, no matter what side you're on, you need to know what the legislation means, period. I can't imagine how much more of this will go on until we get it passed again. Because these ladies, these Republican ladies, are out there protesting, and they're protesting a decision that they allowed that legislation to be. Don't be lazy. Don't think your representatives are representing what you want if it's not what you want. Like Lauren Boebert, for God's sake, if she represents you in Colorado, I am so sorry. MTG, oh God, I would, I would love to sit down and talk with her. And unfortunately, I'm not going to talk about her book because her book's not getting bought. Now, Shaney's is. Y'all have a great day. Hugs from a distance.